Hi y'all, it's me. Before I get into the haul, I just want to kind of update you on what's going on with me because I haven't been on in a while on my YouTube. I know I've posted one or two, but I was sick with the flu for almost 8 weeks and it was just horrible. My husband got it and we were back and forth with it and it was, a mess. I don't wish it on anybody. But because of that, I haven't gone out and done any shopping until yesterday. I went to Mike's, Hobby Lobby, and Dollar Tree for the first time. I've been staying indoors. So anyhow, and most of the other things I'm going to share with you are online purchases. But I'm really trying to slow down because I have so much going on this year. Starting May, we have the PHA retreat in California. So I have that, and then I have a trip to Oregon coming. I have a wedding in California. I have going to Simple Stories retreat in Utah in October. And then I have my grandson is turning 18. Oh my God, time flies. He's turning 18 and there's a big monetary commitment attached to that. So yeah, just a lot of expenses. So I'm trying just to slow down and use what I have. You know, truth be told, none of us need to shop. We all have so much stuff. And I really need to concentrate on that, instead of adding to it. But nonetheless, I was sick. I had nothing to do but be home, so I shopped online. So anyway, and then there's stores going out of business, which is so sad. But unfortunately, they're sad, we get to take up on the deal. So anyhow, let me just get started. I just, like I said, wanted to fill you in case anybody was wondering. I have gotten a few emails asking or messages asking where I've been and what's going on. So there you go. That's my update. So I'm going to start with Shein. I got a lot of stuff from Shein, but it's nothing for crafty. So I won't show that. This isn't even crafty either, but it's cute. I got this purse. It's a denim purse. It's not big. It's tiny. In fact, probably my phone and a wallet will fit in there, and that's about it. But I thought it was so cute, and when I bought it, I didn't even know it had bows on it, but this was $2.22. So I just said, what the heck? I was ordering other stuff too, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw it in there. So that's that. From Dollar Tree yesterday, I picked up these spray bottles, some foam tape, which, we all use, and then some fabric. They had these pretty fabrics in 4 colors, and the dots are gradient, so it starts like a light pink and goes down to a darker pink, less dots, more dots. So cute. So I'm a fabric snob. I love fabric. I don't even use it, but I love it, and I buy it when I see it if I love it. So that's where that is. So that was Dollar Tree, and I'll show you what I'm doing with these spray bottles in a minute. So then I have Temu, and on Temu I just picked up a couple of items. I got a stamp set. It's looks like a newspaper. So cute. I think it's so cute. And then it has sentiments here for anniversary, baby, retirement. What's this one? Travel, couple announcement, and success, graduating, whatever. I just thought it was so cute and wasn't very expensive, so I added. I don't have prices or anything this time. I just didn't take the time to do it, but anyway, the prices have all changed with the tariff. This is really cute. It's a heart-shaped stamp, and it has lines like notebook paper, and then it's things I love about you. And then it has all these sentiments at the bottom that are so cute. They're just so rare and different, sense of humor, etc. And it comes with dies as well to cut the sentiments. So, yeah, I thought that was really cute. It was a couple dollars, so not too much. I picked these up, and I took one out so I could show you. I think I did. I thought I did. I did. They look like this, and they're beadable dangles, I guess. So you could either use the chain to connect it to the side of something, or just use the lobster clasp and take the chain off. It's just sitting in there. So, and then you put your own beads on there. And I thought it was a cute way to add a dangle to the side of a mini album or something. So I grabbed those. I also got these, which I've been wanting to get. I just keep forgetting every time I order, and this time I remembered. They're cable wires, and they have a little closure here. So you can use them in place of a jump ring, and that's what I got them for. So I picked up pink and blue. And then I picked up a die, This one is just, I've seen people around showing it. I don't remember who, but I love the bow. That's the reason I got it more than this. But again, it wasn't very expensive. I picked up these bobby pins. I'm going to do something with these, so there are lots of pretty colors in there. And then I think it was Leanna. It's a deal. Hi, Leanna. I think she showed this first, and then I saw it somewhere else, and they said she showed it. So anyhow, it's a little container, so it's actually 2 pieces for me. It's this little tray, and what I love about it is when you're working with different tiny embellishments, you can just put them all here and work with them. I have trays, but they don't have this many dividers. So this way I got 2 for the price of 1, and it wasn't very expensive. It was like a couple dollars. So that was Temu. And then, let's see, I've been wanting some colored seam binding, but it's pretty pricey when you try to buy it from people who make it. And I know how to do it, so I figured why bother that. So I had to find a source for seam binding, and used to be able to buy this 100-yard Hug Snug brand for $10, and now everywhere that I looked, they were like $24 for this package. You do get 100 yards. It's rayon. It's the same as the Hug Snug binding, and I picked it up in white so I could color my own. I found this company. They sell this for $13.98. They also have colors, so if you're interested in colors, you can go, and this is the name of the company. And again, I just picked up white, and I want to show you what I did with it, just a sampling so you could see. These are the colors that I did, and I think they came out really pretty. So basically, all you do to color them, for those who are not familiar, if you have oxide ink, distress ink, you just put some on your mat, on a mat, like a glass mat. You just tap this a couple of times, not a lot. You can then wet your seam binding just lightly, and then spritz the ink on your pad. That's what I got these little bottles for right here. You spritz the ink on your pad, kind of swoosh it around, and then put the seam binding in it and just let it do that. If you want it really crinkly, you just ball it up like this when it's wet and let it dry. I didn't want these so crinkly, so I didn't do that, but you could. And these are the colors that you get. So these are the different oxides that I have. And also, if you go direct to the ink pad, which you can, just press the seam binding, you get a darker color. So this is the same color as this, but one is direct and one is, it's still wet. I just forgot to make a sample of this, but one is direct and one is with water. So you can get different shades of color. And it's really nice because sometimes you just don't want a lot of a certain color, or you just want to make a color that you need a lot of, and this way you can do it yourself. So okay, let me move on to the haul. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Amazon, I picked up, these are for the snap refill binders, you know, to fill them yourself. And I also got these doilies, which are similar to the Doodlebug doilies, which I do have, but I didn't have certain colors that I needed, so I went ahead and ordered these on Amazon. They're 3-inch doilies, so that's all you have to type in, 3-inch color doilies, and they'll come up. But it came with all these colors. You get 20 of each color, which really is enough, because if you buy the pack of Doodlebug, I think you get 100, but or maybe 50, but it's like $7. So this is better deal to go if you just want a little sampling of colors. So that's that. And then, excuse me, from Etsy. Sorry, my voice does this still with this flu I had. It kind of comes and goes. I picked these up, and I've been buying these for years. I love them. They're just beautiful flowers. They're called forget-me-nots, and they're very vintagey, but they're still very cute and pretty for all your spring projects. And these have gotten quite pricey also. The vendor who I got these from had them the cheapest of anyone that I found, so I stocked up so I wouldn't have to order for a while. So that's on Etsy. And then My Creative Time, she came out with her new release, and I just picked up one die. I think this is called the Rectangle Doily Die, and I have doily dies, but I don't have rectangle dies, so I thought that was cute. Stamp Market also came out with some new releases, and I only picked up one die, and it's this one, and it's an old-fashioned coin purse. And give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm coming. Sorry, I wanted to show you an idea of what this looked like because I did have one. It's kind of like this style of a coin purse. And I thought that was so cute, and it comes with a mini and a larger one. So I grabbed that from there. Frantic Stamper has, I was inspired by Jill Norwood to buy this one. It's a button card die. And I didn't get it as much for the button card as I did the flowers. She made some really cute flowers with these buttons, so that's why I got it. Again, this is from Frantic Stamper. And I also picked this one up from her. And I saw someone, I can't remember now, on Instagram who showed this Easter lamb. It's so cute. And I'm going to show you the, hold on, I'll show you a picture of it right here. That's what it looks like. It's so cute. And I made a sample just so you could see it. Look at how cute. So cute. So I added that to my stash. Let's see, what else we got going? Let's do Hobby Lobby, what I picked up yesterday. This was the Spring Market collection ribbon, so I got it for 40% off of $5.99. And it is wire edged, but you can always pull out the wire, but I just love that the colors are gradient on here in different shades, which is really nice. This was in the Easter section, and they were $1. I think they came out to $1 because they're like 75% off right now. And I got them just for the bows. I didn't get them for the headband purpose, but I did think they were really pretty bows. I picked up some tissue paper that I needed, and I picked up this card set. It's really cute. It wasn't on sale, but let's see if I open it really quickly. I want to just show you the cards. I thought these would be cute just when you want to send a quick note to somebody. So you get this design right here. This one, which, I'm not crazy about that one, but whatever. This one. This one. Let's see. There's one more. That's my favorite. The swans. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, and then you get the envelopes to go with them. Did I show you all of them? Oh, no, there's this one too with the cherries. So cute. So anyway, $4.49, and no, it wasn't on sale. I could have waited, I suppose, but I was there, and they had it, so I picked it up. The next thing is Spellbinders. They had a sale, and I took advantage of the sale. It was a collection kit from Rosie's Studio, which I was really shocked, actually, to see Rosie's Studio stuff on Spellbinders, but nonetheless they had it, and it's a Christmas collection, which I know it's early, but I still like it. And if you're familiar with Rosie's Studio, you have to pay $20 shipping because they're in New Zealand, and I don't want to spend $20 on shipping. And then on top of that, darn it, it's stuck here. Here we go. Spellbinders had this kit that I'm pulling out for $5 for this whole kit. So you get the 12 by 12 paper. It's called Oh Joyful Day. And when I was on their design team, I had a small 6 by 6, but I didn't have the rest of this stuff. So it came with this. This is a $5, all of this. $5 for this whole thing. These words. The ephemera pack. I forgot Rosie's does it like this. And then the chipboard frames. So yeah, that was $5. I was like, wowza. And then so they had other pieces, so I just picked up a second one of these. I picked up a second ephemera pack, and I picked up a separate frame. This one is actually not the frames. This one is snow globes. So cute. And then they also had embossing folders, 3D embossing folders for $1. So I picked up this one. I don't know how well you can see it. It's a rose pattern. and it's quite large. This is large. So yeah, that was from Spellbinders of all places. I was shocked. And then lastly, the last haul I have is from Michael's, and I went there yesterday because they have a collection of swans at Michael's that I've been dying to see in person, and they weren't on sale. It was really pricey stuff, and I didn't want to buy any, but I broke down and got one item because it was the last one of this one they had, and it's this little trinket tray with this swan on it. It is so pretty, and they had more, but they were black swans, and I wanted the white swan. So this was $10, and it wasn't on sale. But I want to go back because there's a painting that I love, and I'm waiting till I get my coupons so then I can go and get it. But yeah, so that was the reason I went in the first place. But while I was there, the Easter stuff was 75% off, and they had felt again, which they always do, these felt packs. You get 15 pieces, and it's $1.50. So I picked up the pink and the mint color because I didn't get those. Last time they did this, it was Valentine's, so the pink was a different pink than this one. And then I went bonkers and bought a lot of fun foam because these were also $1.50 each, so I bought the fun foam in the mint and the pink. I love having this stuff when you need to do multiple projects, so it's really nice to be able to have it. And of course the foam, you can use it for your die cutting and all of that. They also had, these were on sale for $1.50. All that stuff that was in that section was $1.50. So these are little flower shapes, and I thought they were cute. They had these pom-poms for $1.50. And I was going to get those before they were on clearance, but I thought I waited because it's much cheaper. And then I got three more things. I picked up these, which were also $1.50. These are just the little shaker bits from the Easter. The ones that were in the square, they had those too, but I didn't get them. But they were still $1.50. And then the last thing were these two ribbons, which were also considered Easter. So they were 75% off of $3.99. So yeah, so that's, I think, a really good deal. And I'm happy with all the things I've got. Now I get to go figure out where to put it all until I'm ready to use it. And anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry it's been a long video. I just been a minute and I just needed to catch all up. So thank you for watching, and until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.